guys. Look, I just wanted to tap in really quick. I just got this feeling, man, that this summer is it's about to be a white boy summer. You know, take it how you want. I'm not talking about like Trump, NASCAR type white. I'm talking about me, John B, Jack Harlow type white boy summer. You know what I mean? Let me know if you guys can vibe with that and get ready. Because I am.
Hello, 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 guys. It is Lexus Exodus, leader of the Black Woman Exodus. How are you guys doing? I hope all is well. And as always, if you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. Please share. Please also comment in the comment section in the chat. I really, really do enjoy the engagement, and it's always nice to hear from you guys. Speaking of that, so this series is an installment of my daily series called the Blackistan Zoo. And this is where we profile the animals, monsters, derelicts, and other creatures often found in Blackistan. Before we get into today's episode, I want to ask you guys' feedback. So I am really enjoying doing this daily series. It premieres every day, Monday through Friday at 6:30 ET. But it is a lot of work. So I'm going to continue doing it throughout the month of April. But in response, though, guys, I need your engagement. So if you really, really enjoy this content, let me know, and, I don't ask for cash apps or anything. And this content isn't monetized. So, but I do expect you guys to like the video. If I got 1,000 viewers and I want to see quite a bit of likes, I want to see about 800, 900 likes. I also want to see, comments, and you don't even have to say anything particularly insightful, just saying hello. Let me know that you guys are listening and that you guys enjoy the content. So, so now that we've gotten through the housekeeping items, let's get to it. So today's installment of the Blackistan Zoo is going to be a profile of the great white whale. And she is also known as Big Becky. So before we get into viewing this creature in its natural habitat and looking at a few clips, let's go through a profile briefly of the whale. So whales, their natural habitat is they're native to trailer parks or anywhere, where the low rungs of society are located. So trailer parks, impoverished areas, sometimes even rural areas, believe it or not, areas where there's not a lot of resources, not a lot of money, a lot of poverty, and a lot of lack. Her appearance is she's very sloppy. So she's typically at least 300 pounds. And sometimes her height will range between 4'11" and 5'3". So very, very big, very obese, morbidly obese, very sloppy. Her natural counterpart and who she likes to mate with are dusties. So the Tyrones that you commonly find in Blackistan. And this is because the white whale is rejected and she's dejected by her own race of men. So she goes to Blackistan where they are the only groups of men that pedestalize her. Their behavior, so they are very unattractive with low self-esteem. So these women are naturally attracted to those who help boost their esteem. And we know that Nakers are self-hating. They pedestalize anything non-Black. So they are a match made in heaven. Also, the whale is characterized by trying to emulate Black women. So she'll try to mimic your mannerisms. You'll see her with long weaves and extensions, sometimes colored even. So she'll mimic your hairstyles. You'll see them copy your nails, your style of dress, your swag. She'll even tan, which is really, really odd because, Nakers like anything that's non-Black, but she'll tan to get as dark as she can to emulate the look of a Black woman. So all of this mimicking and all of this obsession in copying exactly how we look in our physical appearances, just to turn around and say to Black women that they're bitter and they're jealous of them. That's what the whale does. And it's because she's delusional. So Tyrone is broke and he believes in hypergamy. So he will target a whale. He'll take advantage of her because, typically, like I said, she has no self-confidence. She's a reject in her own community. So anytime she gets shown a little bit of attention by Tyrone, she's willing to give up her resources. If she has good credit, you better believe that Tyrone is going to get a car in her name. He'll get money from her. So he'll take all of her resources and he'll use and abuse her. And like in a lot of these instances, he'll even leave her a single mother. Because, once you go black, you become a baby mama. So that is typical behavior of a great white whale. So, and just a note as well, the biracial children of these women are typically really maladjusted. They have tons of complexes and lots of issues. And that's because their parents, so these children's parents, they don't think about how to teach a biracial child about their Black heritage and how to teach them how to be balanced and how to appreciate both their white side of their ethnicity and their Black side as well. So they oftentimes, because they're in situations where their fathers are self-hating and their mothers are clueless on how to acclimate them to society and where they fit, they are of one of these whales. Let's view a few instances of this creature in her natural habitat. So here's a clip of a beluga white whale, and she's in the process of initiating her mating call in order to attract Nakers and Tyrones. So let's see here. I'm sorry. This shit is so funny to me. I hope this is as entertaining to you all as, and I hope you guys are having as much fun with this as I am making this shit, because I get a good kick. Oh, I cracked myself up. Okay, so let's look at the whale's mating call here.
Come here and get it.
Ugh. Gross. So you see the caption says this video is for Black men only, and that's because that's what they like, and she knows that. They like old barnyard Becky, plain face, fat, sloppy, big-bellied whales. So this is, I'm sure she's getting several DMs from who she's targeting from Nakers because she is literally the prototype of what they like. Let's look at this next clip.
I'm on this mission right now as we speak. Driving far away to go get this Black man. I will get this Black man now and forever. On my way to find a Black man. I'm on this mission right now as we speak. Driving far away to go get this Black man. I will get this Black man now.
Okay. So again, this is her in her natural habitat, the whale pursuing her mates. Whales, for whatever reason, because they're pedalized. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say for whatever reason. Whales are obsessed with these Tyrones because they are pedestalized by them. And because, they're unwanted within their own communities, they're rejected. You see this woman is not physically attractive at all. So she can't attract a brat with resources within her own community. But Nakers, they love overweight, unattractive white women. They love these whales. So that's why, she is actively pursuing them. Okay. So, and even white women will openly admit that the reason why Nakers like them is because they like fat women. So let's look at another clip of another whale explaining this.
A couple of times, yes, I am preferential towards the chocolate. That's not what this is about. This is about why are most of the interracial couples that I have noticed been a black man and a white woman? And I think that I've come up with an answer after much thought and being a white woman. And it is because black men are much more appreciative of thick women. White men will tolerate it, but they don't appreciate it. Prove me wrong. If I am wrong about this, let me know, but I think that is why. When I see interracial couples,
See, so even the whale, she knows why nakers, they're attracted to them. It's because, she's talking about they're appreciative, quote unquote, appreciative of thick women. That's code word or a euphemism for they like fat women. Point blank. I don't know. She's just trying to mince words to make it less offensive and less harsh. But she knows, she understands that the reason why these nakers, these Tyrones are attracted to her is because they like fat women. So even the whale here is conscious of white men and how they have resources and money, but they prefer women that take care of themselves and that are fit. So, and it makes sense, and we see it illustrated every day. I always talk about the Eddie Griffin line where he talks about when white men get a sister, they get a sister, which means they'll get your Tika Sumpter, a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous actress, successful and gorgeous, like skin like onyx. Her skin and her appearance is immaculate. They'll get Brad will get Serena Williams. They'll get Kamala Harris, another very, very pretty, very highly educated, successful woman. And that's because, think about it, men at the top, they prefer women at the top. They prefer those who are smart, who are articulate, and who have class and beauty. Whereas black men, they prefer whales. So they'll accept and will be interested in dating overweight, quote unquote, thick white women, because they like anything that's non-black. And so a white man would never tolerate that. These whales are, like I said, they're rejected from their own communities. And so Tyrone steps in and he takes over. And I think it's interesting too, because they'll do this and they'll intentionally pursue these whales who are big, but then they'll turn around and integrate black women for being thick. In the same token too, oftentimes these whales have children as well, even though Tyrones will openly criticize black women for having kids. It's so weird. So here's an example of that. You guys are going to laugh at this picture. Look at this. Look at this mess. So here we see a naker with a whale. She's pictured, they're both pictured with who appears to be her child, her white child. And what's even more interesting is that this man, this naker, has a shirt that says "All Lives Matter." So, let's unpack. So first off, this woman is big, so she's a whale, and she has a child that he's parenting. And to make it worse, she got him a White Lives Matter shirt when we all understand that Black Lives Matter is in black men's male interests. So it doesn't make any sense for him to be wearing a White Lives Matter shirt when BLM intentionally and explicitly supports black men. But this just further illustrates the fucked up logic and how irrational the thought process is of these Tyrones and whales. Here's another example of black men parenting children that clearly are not theirs, but denigrating black women in the same breath.
Said goodbye. All I did was lay in bed and cry. But after 1 and 3 months in, you were in month 4 and 5.
Oh boy! So did y'all see that shit? So this girl, this whale, she was dating this Tyrone, and she documents their dating, their experience dating, and then talks about how they broke up, and apparently the whale got pregnant by someone else. And his goofy ass, I don't know if he thinks that white kid is his. Clearly it's not. Maybe he's stupid enough to think that that child is his. But in any event, he's photoed, goofy ass photoed in a clip circulating on the internet of him wearing matching ponytails with this white woman's son. So out here looking crazy. And let's play devil's advocate, and let's say, he just decided to parent her child because he cared about her, and they ended up getting back together. So how do y'all demonstrate behavior like that when it comes to messing with whales, but then in the same token will criticize, it's that double standard, will criticize Black women for having children from previous relationships? And this is why I don't engage in these circular arguments with these men, because it's pointless. They have double standards. They are hypocritical. So there's no reason to engage in that dialogue with them because you'll get nowhere. It's like literally like talking to a brick wall. Here's another one who had several children previously before meeting her naked boyfriend. This one's pretty funny.
Once you go black, you never go back. Yeah. About that.
Let's watch that again because I want to make sure that y'all heard that clearly, because this one is a doozy. I cracked up after watching this one.
It says, once you go black, you never go back. Yeah. About that.
Y'all see that? And I'm telling y'all, if y'all ever get bored or have nothing to do, TikTok is inundated with the funniest, most fucked up shit and fucked up stories of these nakers and their illogical behavior. So here this whale has had 3 fucking kids before she met whatever fool she met. And like I said, that's accepted for whales, but not for Black women for whatever reason within Blackistan. And she ended up having a child. So, and at least this one is being honest, because she ended up having a Black child. But my thing is, yo stupid ass had access to and free reign to the world's most powerful men. And I'm not talking about the countries. I'm talking about globally. Brads are the most powerful men. They're the men with the most resources, the most money, the most wealth. And she left all that for a dumb nigger. And guess what? He made her a baby mama. So now she done fucked up and has had a random Black kid. Then she learned her lesson, ran back to Brad, and then had another white child. And like I said, I give her credit for being honest about her experience in Blackistan and understanding that once you go Black, your life is going to get fucked up. But, she made a mistake. Honestly, the saying is not once you go back, once you go Black, you go back. It's once you go Black, you become a baby mama, which is what happened in her case. And it's interesting because nakers get really frustrated when you tell the truth about their dating habits and the truth about their quote unquote preferences. Although it's true. It's absolutely true. So let's look at a few of these whale / Tyrone couples. I just want to illustrate my point and hone in on it. So let's keep going.
Hey.
Tell them.
Hey, this is my investment in you, TJ.
How much is it?
7,000.
Say hey.
Hey.
Tell them.
Hey, this is my investment in you, TJ.
How much is it?
7,000.
Y'all see that mess? So this is what I mean when I talk about Tyrones refuse to work and refuse to compete with other men to get their resources. They rather target whales. They rather target mammies, and they'll intentionally seek them out. That way they can use them for their resources and for their money. So this Tyrone, he looks like he's probably in his 20s. He's targeted this poor lady and has convinced her to give him $7,000. Instead of just getting up out of bed and getting off his own ass to work for his own money, he's targeted this old woman with low self-esteem to take her money. This is elderly abuse. Somebody really needs to call the popo on him, because this is abuse. But that's what you'll see. That's classic whale Tyrone situation. Let's look at this next one. Let's see what this is.
Nigga, that's how we bombing. Y'all know how we bumming for Chicago, cause we been from New York. Hey, y'all know how we bumming. Y'all know how we bumming. Nigga for Chicago, we is from New York, bitch. Y'all know how we bumming. Y'all know how we bumming. Bitch, we from New York. Fuck all that Chicago. Chicago, nigga, New York.
I got a headache. So here's a Tyrone from Chirac, from Blackistan, picture with this old lady that he has preyed upon and somehow convinced to give him the time of day. This old elderly well, and he on TV throwing up gang signs and shit. While she's in her own little world. I don't know if he drugged her or what. But she looked like she high as hell just singing "You Are My Sunshine." But this is what they like. This is what they like because they want another mommy. They want an absentee mom. Another mom, even though they're grown adults, they want another woman to take care of them so they don't have to be men and take care of themselves. Lord Jesus. What else we got here? Did I want to show you guys that one? I thought there was something else that I had. Let's see. Yeah, here's another one.
I'm looking for a ring, baby, 'cause I'm gonna be your wife. We're gonna have some pretty babies. I'm at the right.
Let's pause there. Do y'all see this fool? Do y'all see this fool? So this overweight beluga, grand obese white whale done convinced this nigger to be photographed in a cotton field. And she posted the damn TikTok. The song is called White Bitch or something stupid. I don't know if y'all heard it. But she says, I'm lucky to be a white bitch. We gonna have some pretty kids. This is so disgusting. Y'all, but this is them in their natural habitat. They like to act like Kim Kardashian, that and Kanye West. That's the normal. That's the baseline. Tristan and Chloe and who else? Dr. Dre and his wife and Safari and Erica Mena. They like to act like that is normal when in reality those are abnormalities. Typical interracial relationships involving whales and Tyrones look just like this. Just like this. The woman is obese. She's sloppy. She looks like trailer trash. And she's basic. They're not getting supermodels on the daily. That's reserved for men with money. Most black men do not have any money. So most Tyrones, when they date out, this is what they're getting. So let's look at this last clip of a Tyrone in his natural habitat with his whale. Yeah. So they're eating a watermelon, with two big ass dogs who probably got fleas and ticks and who are dirty, who roll around in shit, who licking each other's butts. This whale is serving this Tyrone with the same spoon that she used to feed these dogs. And he let her. So, I don't know. I hope that was enough to really highlight and illustrate the profile and the habits of these whales. And I present this all just to let you guys know, when they try to invade the divestment movement, and they want to talk about you're jealous and you're bitter. I saw one come in the chat the other day, arguing back and forth with us, trying to distract us. Or if a Tyrone happens to come and invade the movement, or if they try to denigrate your appearance or berate you or talk about your weight or your appearance or your behavior, I want you guys to remember this. You are prettier. That's why they want your skin, hips, butt, breasts, and lips to look like yours. You're smarter. That's why you're the most highly educated group of women in the world and fastest growing group of entrepreneurs. And now you have access to the most powerful men in the world, so will possess more power and prestige than them. Divest, ladies. That's all I got. Until next time, see you guys.